Mute. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Let's Play on some City Skyline on console. That's right, we were playing on console today. I'm more of a console player when it comes to City Skyline. I do have both of them, but I find consoles a little easier for me. I don't really care too much about the modding, so I just want to play vanilla. That's what they call it. And today we're going to be looking at basically transit. So with the transit, this is one of my older cities, and I just thought I'd kind of go back and relive some of what's going on with it. So let's go ahead and dive right into the game. Oh, to flip everything over. Okay, so here we go. We're going to look at the screen here, and as you can see, I've got pretty good citizenship writing on the buses. The trams, not so much. The metro's doing pretty well. Actually, I'm surprised, because to me it's nothing but a big giant mess of spaghetti. And the other ones, taxis, not really doing a lot. I don't think that the airplanes in this one is actually referring back to the new airport DLC. I don't know if that's actually in there or not. But the taxis, I don't know what's going on with it. The taxis are never at the stands or anything. They're always floating around. It only says 2 per week for the citizens and 4 for the tourists. And of course our monorail that we have going down to our touristy section is not really doing what I thought it was going to do. So I think I may pull that out and put either a bus line in, or actually just go ahead and run a metro down there. So another thing we want to do is we want to look at this. We want to come back over and take a look at our airport that we have just built. I guess, well, it's saying it's actually purple, so that's interesting. So maybe it is counting those people. But I think we have a little bit of a spaghetti mess here with these taxiways. I thought I did a pretty good job when I first laid it out. Apparently not. So one thing I definitely want to do is I want to be able to get the level 3 for the airport. So when I do that, I'm going to be able to get the bigger jets here. But I won't have enough room. Even if I clear this area out over here, I still won't have enough room for doing the cargo like I wanted to. And it's just because the airports are just so humongous in here. So what I thought about doing is I actually have some tiles still available. But let's do an overview real quick first. And you can kind of see the metro lines kind of double back and triple back and everything else. And I want to kind of get that cleaned up. It's really good. I want to try to get these as much running straight and smooth so I can improve the speeds of the actual metros. As you can see right here, that train highlighted. It goes basically to the train station, I believe, or this metro station here. It's a Metro Bus hub. Okay. We may actually, I don't know if I want to keep that or not, because that's over in the college area. And there's another metro station over here. What I'm thinking about doing is finding a good central location. And I think it's going to be more towards this area right here. I think we might be able to put one of the newer metro hubs in. They just had to kind of feed out. That's a good question. That's something when we really start digging into the metro to figure out. Because I do have this Mulberry Heights over here in Heather Square. And in these areas are pretty much helicopters. And there is some metro. Metro, I think that one's not too bad. I don't know why oh, there's a metro station here. But why did I bring it around to come back this way? Oh, there's another bus hub right there. So yeah, I think I definitely need to overhaul the metro and at least the bus lines on here. I also know that the trains can be a little funky because the train lines are basically right here. And I try to keep it down as much as possible to keep area free, but the rails is going to be a completely different day. This is all like industrial area over here. They do have a train area, but we also have this as our air cargo hub. And eventually, when I rebuild the airport area, I'm going to expand it out by where the current airport is and actually put a dedicated air cargo center in. So we can actually get rid of this because of that. Yes, he is definitely going right through the building. And I want to kind of get rid of that. Then I can actually open up this thing here for more business or maybe some high density residential. I do have a demand for that. But Emerson Square is basically, this is almost the dead center of where everything completely started with the city. The roundabouts, I replaced a couple of them with clover leaves to try to eliminate some traffic. And then you have Umbers District and then Birdsong Square. Birdsong Square has Walnut Garden, which is the big city park with the observation tower. To me, this is where I kind of treat more towards my city center. So, coming back out here, I'm thinking I can buy some more land. I'm not completely tapped out on land yet, so I can buy 2 more squares. I thought about this square, but there's not a lot of, there's some beach and everything else, but if I buy this square, I can actually improve the airport and come on the other side and be able to put the air cargo and then also have the actual route that comes back up and around. You can't really see too well, there we go. But we actually have full access to all the highway at that point. And on the other side of the road is where I could actually put the air cargo. I can actually take the road, make it a tunnel, drag that whole area back over again, and then have the road run right straight through it again. But this is a toll road, so we do make money with people coming through here. And this is kind of sunken in a little bit, and I was thinking, well, maybe I could come over here, but you can tell that's a big grade going up, and that'd be a lot of dirt to get rid of. I think I'm going to leave that as is. I thought about relocating the people over here. That's another option. I can actually put the air cargo center over here, but it's going to do a lot with ground for it. As you can tell, it's still sloping down quite a bit. So I think the best, and you can tell right here, it's going to go up. So the road's going to be a little bit of a problem there. I'd have to remove a lot of this out of there. And why did I really do that? yeah. I think I was working on something else at the time. Oh, the police department does not have power. Let's go and get this thing started. Maybe this rainstorm will go away. So yeah, moving. I think this would be my best bet to buy right there for this one when it comes time to work on the airport a little bit. But I think at this time, I'm definitely going to want to look at the metro. And I know that this monorail, I mean, you can actually tell right there, when they go around that bend, they got to really slow down. And that's one thing I did not really take into consideration on this. And this monorail just only runs from the airport center to here. And then it snakes up and around, comes back up, comes in, and jinks around, and comes into this area down here. So let me go ahead and take a look and see what we actually have with this. One passenger last week. And I see a bus right there turning around. So what I'm going to do, nope, not that one. Let's get the bulldozer out. Yes, we're going to get rid of that one. Take that one out. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and get rid of the rid of it. Then I'm going to come back over to the transportation route and come back over to monorail. Delete. Okay. Oh wow. Was the monorail providing power to something over here? That's interesting. Okay, that should be an easy fix. So, it's out in the middle of nowhere. We'll just get over there. Everybody will be happy. And we should get power going back because the airport will be providing most of the power. Give it a moment or two. Yeah, everybody's turning blue. They're getting happy. So let's go back to our bulldozer. Start removing very gingerly the tracks here. I could have probably ran that one down the road. Now that I stop and think about it, but I think this would probably be better. Better done by either bus service or metro. So I probably spent too much money putting this thing in to get down Myrtle Heights, but people just weren't using it. And the upkeep is more than the cost of probably what I put in. I'm not going to worry about rezoning that area right now. I'm just more concerned about getting rid of all this monorail. No, I'm not going to be singing any of the monorail songs. Just wiping out the monorail. That'll help free up some, oh, there it is. Other items that we can reutilize. And boy, that kind of made a lot of people a little happy, getting rid of all that. Okay. So the monorail never happened. Forget about this little area down here. That's interesting. That's a huge garbage truck. That's not one of the new ones, though. I don't know what's going on with the garbage trucks. I've actually tried to get the garbage trucks to really kind of show up, but like if I go into the garbage, and let's say I want to put a dump down, I'll have to choose this. I mean, it shows that there's good garbage and everything else all over the city. But like this one over here, I come in and choose it. It just tells me I got 1 of 20 trucks. The waste transfer facility. Okay, I can understand that because that's a bigger truck that takes it to the bigger place. But if I have a like a recycling center, so let me go find I know I have a couple of recycling centers. I think this is a recycling center right here. So I should be, no, that's a waste transfer facility. Okay. I do know that there is a recycling center. Because I had to undo the recycling center before everything else. That's here's an old incinerator. So this one I should definitely be able to change. Oh, I can't. Okay, random. So I guess it's only from like the incinerator, the garbage, and the garbage stuff that you can actually change the trucks. So I want to move this one to a large garbage truck. That'll actually help relieve some of the garbage that's actually out there. Yeah, yes, I forgot. I got blimps too. I did the blimps just as, to see what they look like in the city. So I'm gonna probably get rid of the blimps now since we have an airport. I don't think I actually have literally anything with the blimps. Blimp line. Okay, so the helicopters, I have a couple of helicopter lines. So the blimp is 1, 8, 3. I've got 12. Oh, wow, okay, well, take it back. This one's actually doing pretty decent. Let's see. So that one's there. And there's another blimp waiting. Yeah, that one's right there. So that's just like an inner city. So that one's just birdsong in inner city. So it's almost interesting. Random in a blimp. Okay. So I'm going to leave that blimp alone. So I might just leave the blimps alone for now and kind of go back to worrying about original, which is buses, and get rid of the underperforming. I'm going to get rid of all my underperforming buses first. If they're not picking people up and moving people around, I'm not going to pay for those buses. Then I'm going to go through and probably look at my metro lines and see which one are underperforming, see where they're at, and figure out the spaghetti mess going back and forth. That, or I might just actually just wipe all of the spaghettis out and then redo it again. Oh, and by the way, I hope that the audio is actually working better. I hope you're actually able to hear me under the just chatting, and also being able to hear me very well right now also. I think I figured out the problem. One of the problems was that in OBS, there's different audio tracks that you can have everything assigned to, and I have the stream audio for OBS and everything to get channel 1. And for some reason, the regular microphone was not on that channel, so I actually put it on there, and I'm hoping that actually fixed the problem. If it did, please let me know. I would be very, very grateful for that. So let's go ahead and come back to where we were. Let's look at our bus lines. So we have 2 bus lines here. It's a Super Bindi Bus. I think I played with this one last time. So this one is coming into here. Is that the only one that's here? There's only 2 stops. Oh. This one is our metro, our hub to our metro that we put in. Okay. I'm going to need to leave that one just now, and we're going to come take a look at this one. And that's over here. It's only 1 bus. We can follow the bus. There's the bus there. Let's see if we can trace out the line. So it comes over, switches over, and comes back over to this way. So it's only covering this way. Okay, so it's coming this way. So it's only covering a very small district here. Okay. No one's using it. It is gone. Send the bus back to the factory. Quite a few of the bus lines are actually doing pretty well. What is this bus line? Okay, so this is basically in the same area. So this one's picking up a couple of people. There's only 1 bus, and it's just kind of making a loop around. I don't think that bus, one of the problems I see is this bus does not share with another bus stop like with these people here. Okay. We don't need that bus. Yeah, you're gonna complain, I know. But we can probably modify this. I think it's going to be this bus here. No, it's not. Maybe this. Okay, so we can actually modify this line here and actually cover more of the business district here. Instead of just coming through here, we can actually drag it down, put a stop in here, put another stop in over here. Maybe you drag it over. So let's go ahead and actually, let's go to the bus. There we go. And we'll do this line, and we can actually grab. Should be able to grab. Oh. Might help if I was in the right screen. So now I can actually grab this one, and we're going to move, drag and move this. I think we'll have them come to there. That's gonna make them happy. And then that made that one pretty wide. But I think if I grab a hold from here, I think these people would actually walk that far to get to that. think I'm going to need to put a stop in. I think a stop will be good. So I want it to come in. I don't want to block all these roads. So we'll put a stop right there also. So we have a stop there. We have a stop here. It comes back up and around. We don't have any stops over here. So let's, the station right here. So we'll, put a stop in right there also. So now, that way, this, I believe that's the train station. So that way people can actually take the train, they can get off, they can get on a bus, they can come back up and around. This bus comes down. It hits all this deal. Why is it coming over here? Okay, so it's actually going to cover over here also. So it's going to be a bigger line. So it's going to make a loop and come back over. Okay, I can work with that. I think that's pretty good. A pretty good change for that bus line. So let's go ahead and we will. It's got 38 passengers. This one is our other one. Let's take a look at this bus line. So we have a 30 passenger bus. I want to see where this bus is. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is over by Heather Square. Okay, so this one's way over here. Let's, I want to follow this bus. So let's just follow this bus for a moment and see where everybody's wanting to go. Hope everybody had a great week so far, being a Wednesday and all. As everybody says, a hump day. But yes, I'm so glad you all are tuning in to enjoy watching a little gameplay of some of these Skylines. Like I said, we're just kind of playing around with a little bit of the Metro right now. So. Any comments or questions, please leave them in the chat or leave them a comment down below if you're watching this on the replay. And oh, I wanted to check out, we have a trees. I see trees. So what we can do with all these trees over here, we can actually change all these now. That's something else that's part of the free update that was actually released with the airlines. So we can actually check that out when we come over here and check out where this bus line's going with, that's on Pierce Street right now. Don't forget to hydrate too. Hydration is good. So this is kind of going through some residential and some smaller streets. I was going to say I could probably put a bigger bus in here. The stops are not that far, or they're pretty well spaced out. So why don't we actually, we can actually do that while I'm thinking back. 132 passengers. That's actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and put a, I don't want to do the airport buses. We can put a Bindi Bus in. I don't want to put a super Bindi Bus in. I think that'd be too big. So we'll just upgrade this line to a Bindi Bus. And we have 17 people. So with the Bindi Bus, we should be able to get more people on. And then we'll be able to see what a Bindi Bus looks like also. And so let's go ahead and take a look at, I want to find out where this line is. This line here also has a lot. Wow. So So this one is over here off the Chestnut District, and it's over by the college and university. So let's do that too. Let's go ahead and give them a Bindi Bus. It'll take a little bit of time for them to relocate because of they're going to have to go back to the bus depot and then reissue themselves back out again. So that's okay. So we're going to did we ever look at this one? This one has 500, oh wow, 500 and some odd people. Okay, where's it? Oh, that is right here. And that's pretty good downtown area. So let's give them a super Bindi Bus. That way we can really move a lot of people because there is quite a few people on this bus line. 540 people. Yeah, they definitely need it. So here we can see the big Bindi Bus coming out. There goes one of the little Bindi buses right there. This is a big Bindi Bus coming out of the barn. Oh, we got a little bit of traffic here too. This intersection is really going crazy. So let's come over here, grab this. Look at this intersection. It's just a two-way stop sign because the 4-lane will get the right of way. But we have a going. But I do see a problem. If I can't look at the intersection. This is. I thought by doing this way it would free this up, but this is. Everybody's wanting to just stop here. So I'm going to move this back to a traffic light. That should help eliminate some of the problems, because then the other roads can bleed off, and then these should be able to come out and then do what they need to do. And that metro, looking at it down there, is extremely busy. Wow. I can't believe how many people there are, and that's just one little stop right there. So that's okay, that's already starting to thin out a little bit. This is backing up. Okay, that's going to be expected. This one here, I have just everything stopping, so that's okay. I'm going to leave that tram alone. I'm not going to be picking on him just yet. This road here, these people are coming out of here and wanting to turn and go that way, and that's producing a bit of a bottleneck. This is the one-way road. This is the one-way road. And from here over, it's just one way. And that takes you to here. You know what? I think I figured out what. Okay. I think I see a problem, and I think it's going to need to be fixed. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go out one way. These are supposed to be a little. See, they can come this way, but they can't go the other direction where they want to go. So if I just come in right here, put that in. Now, what do we get? Are we going to have more people now coming this way out of the city instead of fighting and coming back up this way to the roundabout, which will take them somewhere else? And this one goes underneath the city to somewhere else. Actually, I think it just comes over. Or no, I'm sorry, this is a round. So this is basically still the roundabout, so this will give them another way to actually get out of the city. One thing I could also do is I can actually make this a one-way where they have to come this way, and then give them another way, you know, to leave out that way. That would help eliminate some of the traffic also. And why is everybody stopping on my road? There's nothing there. Oh, it's because of this. Okay, no, that has to be off. I'm going to put a double stop that way. Because this is everybody coming in off the roundabout. The roundabout should have the right of way. Okay, so that's a problem with that road. So that's going to have to be addressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do a upgrade one way and change direction. And now they have to go the other direction to get traffic off. I'm going to leave that like that, so that way they can actually flip back around and go the other direction if they need to. But they have to flow that way. So that's going to eliminate some of the traffic coming in off of this road. And then what I can actually do at that point now, I can actually come back here. Back to my intersection now. Take that stop out. Because that traffic should now be... No, I want that stop out. Take that stop out. So now this traffic, the only one, this road should actually be slowing down to stop. I don't know why the buses are doing what they're doing. This traffic should be moving. Unless he's waiting for the, that bus may be blocking everybody else. Oh, these might be the buses that, those might be the old buses that I'm taking out of service too. Yeah, I think they are. Yep. Okay, those are the buses that are coming out of service. And another bus is coming in this way. Where's that one going? Oh no. Here's a big Bindi Bus. Super Bindi Bus. Bus line 26. Nobody. Okay. We will actually kind of figure that out in a little bit. You can see he's actually using the bus lanes that he's turning. That's a good thing. So bus and taxi. That's another thing we could probably put into play. What is that top here? That's one of the new police vehicles and a new garbage truck, all in one. That's a double hitter. There's another one of the new garbage trucks right there. That's the generator plant. Okay, so that's one of the small little small ones. It's not the one from Shanghai though. That's a cool little truck. I like that. It's a big blimp. Oh, is that a fire? No, that's just the police vehicle lighting up the town. Where's he going? Police headquarters, so the blue car needs to get a ticket. Okay, so soda pop, so they're actually bending back up and around to come through, so that's okay. So that blue car was the hiccup. So buses are, traffic's moving. I think it's moving a little better now. So, okay, that kind of fixed a little bit of a problem. One little road. So, quite a few, that's a lot of police presence. Of course, we have our railroads. We're going to look into those here in a little bit, but not right now. So let's go ahead and look at Birdsong. Oh, cemetery is full. Let's go ahead and start. Actually, before we do that, no, we don't want to do the luxury hearse. We'll give them the corner van, and then we can actually start getting rid of them, and we can actually see what the corner van looks like. The luxury hearse, we need to find one of our Crematorium. Oh, there it is right there. Yep. Now, one of the deals with this is the corner vans carry more, but they move slower. So you'll see how slow. See that hot dog truck right there slowing down? But if we go and look at here now, we're already down. Carries 20 of them at a time instead of 10, so it's double the load. So you got 5, and we're already down 100. Wow. Okay. So down 5, so 880. So it's, you know, it's moving quite a few people out at one time to the crematorium. When I first actually started playing this, it's like, wow, they got crematoriums? So interesting. Then once I started really playing more and more, I understood, it's like, okay, the graveyards fill up, what do you do with them? Because over here, normally you buy your plot in the cemetery, and then once you're buried, you're buried. In other parts of the world, you pay a lease on your plot for a certain amount of time. After that, you remain your own. So I can kind of see where they're coming from with that. Is that one of our airport buses? Oh, it sure is. No, that's a sightseeing bus. We'll have to play with those too. I want to work on, there's so much I want to do in the city. I really truly enjoyed playing with this city. That's why I want to come back to it. And now, with the new DLCs and the new transportation functionality, I really want to dig deeper and deeper into that. And I think we'll come along with on the ride. Oh, there's one little hearse. And there's a fancy hearse right behind it. Oh, let's see where he's going. So we have, is that a corner van too? Wow, we have all 3 of them. Okay, I gotta pause this. So here we have a regular hearse right here. Here we have the luxury hearse. This owned by the crematorium. Okay, so that's what I want. I want the crematorium to have the luxury hearse. And then this one is owned by a cemetery, and they're just moving out to the crematorium. So this one here has a 40% load. It doesn't really say how many. I think this one only holds 10 people, so it's got 4 people literally in it. And this one's basically the same way. This one holds 10 people, so it's got 2 people in it also. So these 2 are picking up people from different residencies, and this one is relocating from the cemeteries to to it. So let's follow. No, let's go ahead and still follow this one. I'll take off the overlay, make it a little easier. But yeah, that is just so cool to catch all 3 in one. I did not expect that. Oh yeah, squirrel. Come back over. I want to look at these tree lines. So I want to see how easy it is. The Bindi buses, by the way, should be coming over here shortly. They got to work their way throughout the city. That's another thing I'm thinking about doing, is building another bus barn. I do have some land over here that I could probably build another bus barn to get better bus capabilities out and about. And thank you for the 2 likes for this stream. I know I'm a little rusty, but I'm working on getting better. So is it by selecting trees? No, I think the trees these are all the keys, water structures. I haven't gotten that far yet. Oh, these are the content creator trees. Okay, so the content creator trees are built by Mr. Mason, and like we have these, and you can see I just selected the tree, and oh, there we go. We have palm trees, and you'll notice that as the trees come over, they have different varying heights. But let's say, okay, I don't like that. I can actually raise or lower the trees, but they'll automatically do it for the ones here. But, let's see, I can actually put little smaller trees in there, like more like shrubs to me. I don't. Oh yes, you can. So you can actually do the tall grass clusters too. They didn't mention that actually in any of the live streams. So there's something you heard right there first. You can actually put the tall grass in there, and you can put the wild hedges. Any part of the content creators or any of the other trees, they will go right directly into the center of the roadway. So you can actually now put anything you want in there when it comes to those. Now my question is, will it work with a rock? No. Okay. Can I put any other type of vegetation in there? Oh, no, I cannot. Okay. Can I put a standard tree one in there? Oh, yes, I can. So if it's a tree, if it's under the tree, trees section, then yes, you can put it in there. Is that cherry? Oh, that was beautiful. Oh man, look at that. That's adding some class. That looks nice. I like that. Oh, that's good. That added some color to that area. Then, if I wanted to, I could come over here and, well, let me put, whoa, can't put this one in? Oh, here's one. Looks like they forgot to add that one. Oh, wait. I can't do this road? Come back in. Like I cannot do that road for some strange reason. So if I grab this tree, oh, it had to be a certain size. Okay. We can actually put some greater trees in here. That is so cool. Add a little different changes. So now you kind of get the alpine field. If you want to do that with some of the around the actual huge Kung Fu Inferno Park. I think that's actually kind of cool. We'll just give a little actual buffer here. Cannot upgrade this time because it's just clear on concrete. That's okay because the end of the park is right there. So now we have a little bit. Yeah, I'm having a death wave. So I can actually just go ahead and keep using. Boulevard. And you can also do it with these streets here. So California Palm, batteries right now. Interesting. That right there. So what's this other one here? Coconut tree? Give them coconut. Now we have some coconut trees and we have some palm trees. But I need to try to find my charge cable. So with that, I am going to switch over to our just pause first. Switch over to our just chatting screen. If it's going to. There we go, just chatting. And so what I'm going to literally do, I'm going to go ahead and take a small little breather real quick. I'm going to look for my charging cable to plug it into my wonderful controller here. So with that, I will be right back. Okay, I hope that wasn't too long for you all. Okay. Found the charge cable, got it plugged in, and went ahead and got another quick bottle of water. You never have enough water, especially when streaming. So let's go ahead and get back into the game. Okay, so now we should be here in the actual game. And can I upgrade this guy? Oh, that's a big jet. I know where he's taking off from. That's a cargo plane. So let's go ahead and unpause, and then we will continue on. So this train station looks like it's actually doing pretty good here. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it as is for right now. There's a crematorium, and they are busy. Let's see. They can store 105. Deceased processed last week, 0. They've got quite a few hearses in use. So they are, they're working. I've got, oh, this is Crematorium Row. That's right. Whenever I was working on getting a lot of my achievements, I was filling up cemeteries and then having to empty them. And so I put a lot of crematoriums in along here. This is what I just call Crematorium Row. Helicopters, of course, you know, helicopter traffic is pretty much part of the Sunset Harbor DLC, which I use to get the helicopters because I want some more air traffic. But now, since we actually have the airport, I may put a line in from like here and bring another heliport over to our airport also. Speaking of which, what do we need to get to the next level? So the passenger count, we are good. So, well, I'm in the way on most of it. At the bottom, that's okay, because you can still see right up here that the passenger count is good, but our attractiveness score we need to work on. We've only got 420 out of 1,000. And like I said, I want to go ahead and get this up so that way I can put some bigger jets in here. And once we do that, then we can actually open up our own airline. And once we get our airline going, then we can start making money off of this DLC. Well, virtual money. So, and of course, this is still here. This is from when we removed the metro line. So if I actually come back and look at the transport routes for the metro, I don't see that one. I don't see it anywhere. So I may have to delete the actual other station and remove all the lines and get that actually fixed. We will worry about that here in a little bit though. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so that's slow availability. We still don't. Do we? Oh, we have a classic large terminal now. Oh, okay. So what we might do is we might put another terminal in down here, take part of this out, and when we extend this out, then we can put a classic larger terminal in also. Okay. Will that actually help boost our track? Oh, that will give us 80 on the attractiveness scale. So we have our other one here. We have our bus depot here. We have our metro here. And almost everybody is coming into this part here. So we could do that. But let's go ahead and start getting... Oh, we have the luxury hotel. And of course, we have no power over here. So let's figure out what's going on with the power real quick. It's just a small little hop, so we could just go from here to there. Now they should have power and the police department should be happy. But we have all this land out here that we can actually build some stuff. Now, I can't put the luxury hotel here because it's got to be in the airport area and there's not enough room. But I could put it out here, right on this main road. I might just do that right there. We have the other one. We have the other one over here. And that'll leave this area kind of free to do some other stuff. Will it fit perfectly? No. So I think we'll put it right here on the corner. And then what I can actually do, we have our budget airport hotel right here. Then we have the police department. Then we also have the luxury. But one thing I've noticed is we don't have any fire department. Do we need fire coverage out here? We put a small fire. There is need for a fire department. So let's go ahead and give them, put it close. Actually, let's go ahead and put it right there. That way we'll know for sure that we actually have fire coverage. And they're saying that they need some water, so I know the fire department's going to need it. So we'll just go ahead and tap that across. So everybody has water and everything else. Let's go to our fire department here. We're going to change that from random to the large fire truck. We'll give them the large fire truck again also, because they're going to be covering this downtown area, or this leisure area, I should say, also. And they're saying that they need garbage pickup. Okay. I'm losing about 17,000, but that's okay. I'm actually going through a death wave, so that's not gonna bother me really. So I'm going to just leave it as is. Let's go ahead and get some of the garbage out here. Do I want to do an incineration plant or a recycling center? I don't need a floating garbage. Waste transfers. Let's try to put down a waste transfer center. And the reason why I say that, if I put that in, now, can I go in and change? No, I cannot change the truck still. Okay. But they'll go through and they'll pick up all the garbage and everything else, and they should. Let's stop and pause and see where he's gonna go. It'd be nice if I could actually change these trucks. I mean, it's still a garbage truck, so I should be able to and make it a larger garbage truck to haul more garbage back to the waste transfer facility. I have a feeling I'm going to probably have to build another one of those big plants, so that way they can not have to haul all the way across the entire city map. He's taking Spruce Street. I wonder where he's going. He's got 1%. So he took Spruce Street to come down. I don't even know why Spruce Street is literally there. But if he gets on the highway, I'm going to be a little upset because I need him over here collecting trash. And if he turns, yeah, he's going to go to the big city. Okay. Oh, did I lose? I didn't break power now, did I? So why are these people without power? I don't know, but we're gonna fix that right now. We'll just drag a line over. Oh, because when I put this in, it took half that power out. Okay, let me go ahead and just make redundant connections here. That way I know for sure that everything is, there's going to be power coming in from different directions, and there should be no reason for power to be turned off. Let's go back to our airport. What do we need now? So we're at 500, so we got 500 more to go. So let's go ahead and we can put some more of these in. Everybody seems to like the they'll add some, but they won't add a lot to it. So we'll put another one. There, we got plenty over there. I think if, well, let me put them in. Oh, it will in between. Now that's kind of cool. So now we have a good layout of those. So what are we doing now for our? Oh, I can actually view individual visitors. Okay, so where's my broad metropolitan? We're at 740. Okay. I think we need a couple of hangars. I think I need to probably kind of work a little on my taxiways too. Because I know that the taxiways are probably, this one's going to probably come down. Let's look at the taxiways for a moment. See what we actually have here. So this one feeds. Can I actually draw? No, I can't. So let's go ahead and pause it for a minute. Then we're gonna go ahead and crack out the demolition tool. Before I do that, let me make sure I know what I'm gonna do here, because I want this one to come over, and if I do that, I can remove this one, and I can remove this section here, because there's no reason for them to come down to this point and cross over. Okay. So let's go ahead and delete that section. Delete that. We can delete that. Delete that one. Delete that. And delete that. So now, can I move this one? Oh, no. But what I can do is let's delete that section there. So now I can take this, bring it into here, and take that section out, and then bring this one to there, and then let me change my direction. So that's a little better. And so this one, they are coming over. Coming over, so if I take this, oh no, silly me. Let's do straight. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, so if I do that, can I come in? No, but what I can do is I can come here, delete that one back a little bit, and take this, have it come out this way, then I can actually tap it in. Now I can actually change my direction. So now they can come to this way, and I can still make it out to the runway. So let's go ahead, let's drive crazy. Let's see. Get rid of that one too. So now I can come up here straight. Come out. Run it parallel. Just a slight bend. Okay. Now I should be able to take this one and bring it as close as possible. Yep, okay. So that's going to be good there. And now I will just come back over to change the direction. And that way, no. Okay, so now they can actually come on, they can come off. That's oh yeah, this one needs to come this way, and then that one needs to go that way. There we go. So now everybody should be happy. The plane just despawned. Okay, seriously. Okay. So apparently I forgot to change one. There we go. So now it looks a little better. I got a little more room over here now, so we should be good whenever they come in. We can actually now put our bigger jets in that area there. Oh, that was a close call. That's okay. They'll work it out. They're AI. So I have this area over here. We can actually put some other wonderful good stuff in. But let's go ahead and put another tower in. I think that another control tower. Put it on this side. Put it right there. So that way they can actually control that runway. The other one can kind of control the other runway. And then we will come back over and let's put a couple of the big plane ones in. We'll have them kind of sitting over here also. You can have them sitting right over here. Get them as close as possible. We'll throw in a different one just for the fun of it. Okay, so we have some big planes parked over there. We have some of the smaller planes. We have the fueling depot. Now let's give them a big hangar. I think everybody needs a big hangar. They do have to work on the aircraft every once in a while. Get a little better view. Now where are we at? So let's take a look now. Ooh, 970. So we gotta get 30 more before we can unlock the others. So we have a big airport growing here, but we're gonna be getting bigger. So let's go ahead and put another jet. We can actually make that one sitting right there. Now what are we at? What are we at? What are we at? Are we there? Are we there? What? 970? You didn't like that one? Oh, there it went. It just took it a moment. Yay, so now we have an aviation museum. Parked cargo plane. Then we have a parked large plane, and then the airport train station, the cargo terminals, our airline headquarters building, large aircraft stands. Of course, we're going to be doing that one. Then we also have the airport cargo train station. And final, the cargo aircraft stand. So the aircraft I'm gonna be doing right now is just the big ones. I want to get the bigger ones up. I want to get it really rolling. So let's go ahead and get that one in place so we can actually start. And that one's, and all of these are going to be over here. I want to give enough room so I can actually get everybody tapped into it. I think if I do that, they're going to be able to come in. I can put them there. Somebody's complaining about water, that's fine. We can do that. Then we'll put this one in there. And we'll do that one there. We'll have 4 of the big areas. Oh, these are, oh, control tower needs water. Gotta be careful of those sneaky snakes. Okay. We'll jagged line, we'll fix it later. Everybody should have water now. So let's go ahead and come back and we will do our taxiways. Taxiways. So let's see, how do I want to do this? Nope. Nope. That one, I may not be able to... Okay. Yes. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Charlie. Okay, so let's go ahead and connect the dots for these 3, and they will roll into there. Then they will come back and I'll have to loop back out and around. So they'll come in, they'll loop around, they'll come back up, and then they'll have to take that way over because that's all coming off, then they can come in. But let's do this. We will put that in there so that way they can actually come in, just loop, come right back out, and hit that runway there. And then for them to land, what we'll do is we'll take this one because they're going to be coming from here. Actually, what we could do is we could actually let them come down this way, or from here we could actually have them come over. But I think I'm going to just have them come in that way. That way we have a little more green space in there, in the center there, so we can actually put something else in there. Green space never really hurts, especially in a big city. Oh, we forgot more water. Y'all be camels. Just go ahead and run some water all the way through this area here. That'll save trying to figure out where there's water and where there's not water. But it's kind of funny because the plane parks don't need water. So let's go back to our airport since we are now a level 3 and see what else we have. We have, we do have our cargo roads. Oh, we have the aviation museum. And we could probably do that one here in a little bit. But this is the one I'm more interested in. This is our airport headquarter line. I think a good place for that would be either here or over there. I think I want to keep this kind of area open for the aviation museum. I think I want to have it inside the actual airport area here. So over here on this main road. Oh, there's that. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, right there. Okay, so now we actually have our airline. So now, if I come back over, get the right way here, and look, now you'll notice that right up here at the very top, it says airline, and I can click over on that one, and projected income from tickets is only going to be 6,800. The more plane stands I actually have, the more money I can actually get. The attractiveness actually affects it also, but chipper air, no. We're gonna go with the Decoy Airlines. Decoy Air. Yay, Decoy Air. And let's see, which one do I want? I do kind of like palm trees. The palm trees kind of remind me of the DAL from, Animal Crossing. Too bad they don't actually have the dodos. We can actually put that in there. Do a little cross pollination between the games here. And then the colors. What color do I want? Green and yellow actually looks pretty good. I like that. Wait, do we already have a plane? If we do, that was pretty quick. That can't be, oh, that is us. Look at that. We've already got a couple of planes already. And they are full, so we should be starting to make some money. That is a sharp looking plane, if I do say so. Ooh-wee, look at that. Oh, he's actually taxiing. So he's bringing people in already. Our competition. Oh, look at this big boy. That's a big boy now. He is big. A behemoth. He's got 15 out of 350 passengers. Could have used a smaller jet. Oh, you can rename the passenger jet. That is so hilarious. Okay, we won't. We're gonna let him fly on out of here. And oh, he barely. Is he gonna hit that gate? Is he? Is he? Yeah, technically he did. Is he gonna clear any of the? Oh yeah, he's gonna clear them. Okay. I can kind of hear something going on in there. So we're gonna go ahead and let that run for a little bit while we try to make some moolah. And we get our planes in the air. It didn't take him long to take off. But yeah, we got planes going now. One thing I might do over here is I might put a helicopter stop in right here. That way people can take the helicopter right to the airport and then take that and catch their flight or come in and take it right into the city. So actually, while I talk about it, we can just go ahead and do it. Air transport. Okay, so helicopter depot must be placed roadside. So we can actually put it right, literally right here, or, well, let me put it here. Oh, it will. But I think right here, right outside the terminal, and then that's a one-way road. That's right, that's a loop. We can actually put it here. Why? Because that's a loop. I see now. Got a little bit of an itch. Um, and actually, do we want to put it right there in the corner, or do I have room to put it? Oh, I do have room to put it right here. And then they can just walk across right into the bus. I'll lose the building. Actually, I didn't lose a building. That's interesting. So now we actually have a helicopter depot there. Let's put a helicopter line in. So we will, oh, I got to draw my helicopter pathways first. So we're going to have them come out. We'll zoom out a little bit here. We'll have them kind of circle back over the airport. They shouldn't produce too much of a problem. And then we can have them tap right in to that. And then we can actually have a couple of lines flying around. I think I want one to come all the way over here. That's a pretty good clip. That will save a lot of traffic. So let's come back over here. Doing something. Am I doing something wrong with the helicopter line? No? I should just be able to click on that and create a line, because the air paths are tapped in, because the purple are the blimps. And I see that line there. And I know that is a helicopter one. Yes, that is helicopter. It's not the circle, it's... I am not understanding why I cannot create the helicopter line. Let me see about going back over to, oh, sorry about that. Probably making people dizzy. Okay, so that's a different helicopter pad. I can connect that one. The helicopter stop. I put a helicopter depot in. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Goodbye. Okay, so it's out of the... So let's go ahead and put the helicopter stop in. We'll put that in there. And then this. We'll delete out. Need 3 more of these. Do 4. Okay, so now I should be able to fly over Castle Chirpwick, and we'll come in. Now we should be able to put our line in. Yes, there's my square. Create a route. So we're going to come here. We're going to fly them all the way over I want them to come all the way over to here. And then back. Where'd my helicopters go? Oh, there it is. We're gonna have that line all the way over to there. Then we're gonna have the other one go all the way to the other end of the city over there. So we're gonna do create a line there, and then we're gonna have this one come there, and then back to here. Okay. So now we have two lines out of our wonderful deal. It's going to take them from one end of part of the city to the other side of the city. So we'll see how well that runs. If we need to, we can always put another line for the helicopters in. But that should actually make it a little better. Like I said, I need to decide if I'm going to build out this way. It is up on top of a little bit of a hill, so I may kind of plateau that out a little bit, but I think
I'm having trouble hearing. Can you say that again?
I think that will actually be a pretty good area to expand out. And I also have all this, I'd have most of that land if I actually buy that square. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. Wait for the helicopters to kind of fly in. I'm gonna leave, like I said, I'm gonna leave the blimps as is for right now. Don't really have a need for ferries. Kind of played with those for a little bit, but we should start seeing some more people fly into the airport. Attractiveness score, and our passenger count's really going up. Passenger seats, 26%. Most everybody's going outgoing. We should start seeing helicopters. Oh, I see people queuing up. So apparently people want to use the helicopter. So as soon as the helicopters come in, actually, why don't we go ahead and look at the line 7. That's that one there. We can see where our helicopters are. There's 31 people at that station. Oh, he's right there. So he's waiting to. He is waiting to land to pick people up. I think he did. So let's just kind of follow him for a moment. And it looks like they have another death wave going on. They should be able to take care of themselves. Because like I said, I've got pretty good crematoriums and everything else. So I'm not too worried about that. This city, I lost about 30,000, but that's okay. I'm actually losing a little bit of money. But hopefully we'll be getting that back whenever I start revamping. I don't have a call for any RCI right now, so I'm just letting that actually be as is. I think right now I'm just kind of seeing what I can do with this. I don't like that actual kind of residential or that commercial area sitting right there. Oh, do I have too many helicopters? Oh, one's taken off. So this one's waiting. He's gonna probably be landing. this one should not be landing. This is a direct line directly into it. We're gonna go ahead and come back over to that one a little later after we kind of figure out what's going on with it. I want to come back over and see. We actually have people waiting. They're carrying bags, so they must be coming from it. So there are quite a few people queuing up, and there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people walking on this street. So a lot of these people here are wanting to take it too. I think that was a good call to put that in there. Did our buses ever pick up anybody? Oh, they are. Okay, 32 people. Okay. Where's this person going? What? Okay, where's this person going? Unemployed. Unemployed. Oh, that's interesting. A lot of unemployed people. I don't know what the unemployment rate is, so let's pause and take a look at our info views. A lot of people are actually, everybody's kind of happy. Commercials, everybody's pretty much happy. Outside connections, okay. Traffic is at 67%. It's not the greatest, not the worst. Look for my unemployment. Population. Unemployment's only at 3%. Okay, so there's 90,000. We have 46,000 employed, and we have 65,000 jobs available. So 3% unemployment. Okay, that's about real world, so I can handle that for now. It's not 12 or it's not 15 or 16. Bad. There's a lot of abandoned buildings and everything else. Last time I removed everything, all the abandoned buildings, it broke power everywhere, and I had to rerun power lines. I'm not doing that again. I'm just gonna leave them abandoned. When people want to move back into them, they can move into them. Looks like I still have a little bit of a death wave going on. Space elevator. So this is kind of one of my touristy areas. I forgot what this is. Oh, the resort hotel. So 46 people. So I mean, I don't really have a lot of it going on. The amusement park is pretty small. I could probably build some more onto that one, but yeah, the airport is the big driver right now. Waiting to see our bigger jet come in. I could probably put a bigger hangar in. Actually, let's do that. Let's go ahead and stick one of the big hangars in. Is that the large hangar? Oh, it is. We'll give these. Yeah, not put it there. It should fit. Oh, it's a big area on the backside. Okay. We'll put. We'll cut it close. We'll make them really fly over the top. Space is a premium. We gotta have a place to put our big jet. That's big compared to that one. This looks small. Small hangar, large hangar. Park cargo planes, okay. Park large plane. So let's see, where can we put him? That terminal building, a little too big. I should have room. Yeah, I can park him right there. So That's a large. Oh, it's an okay. I guess there's two large. So you have the like the big jumbo 747, and this looks like it's the Airbus. Okay. And we'll just let these people go about their way. They're gonna be getting close to the airports there. So we have the classic terminal. What I might do, I think it's an inverted V, if I remember right. So it would go the opposite direction from this bend. I was thinking, well, maybe I could put that in here. But I don't think it'll work because, see, it's gonna be the other way around. So it, it would be more down the lines of this. But it's a full double. You can kind of see it. It's got a little bit of a bend to it, but I don't see an area for it. So I'm either thinking over here or over here to build out. And if I build out over here, I can bury the road. I can bury this section of road here. That won't be a problem. Get rid of that, and then I can just build out and then have it come back over again. And then I can also reclaim some of this land too, and just have that road buried from right here, just have it up underneath, and then just have taxiways and everything else bring it back over to the road. I might do that. But let's go back and look at our metro, because this is, we are looking at some of our public transportation also. So let's kind of get the right button here and see what that bus lines are doing now. So this bus, we have a ton of buses on here. That's a super Bindi bus. We have 5 of them. Don't really have that many. I don't really want to completely delete the line because I want that to be the center coming in. I think I just need to rethink that one, but I'm going to get that super Bindi bus, and we're just going to give it a double decker. And we're going to modify this down to just 2 buses. So that way it's just a small line. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this one. This is the Bindi bus. We actually have quite a few people, 115. Let's go ahead and look at this one real quick, see what it's doing. So the Bindi bus looks like it's actually doing pretty good. We have our bike trails over here too. Green. I did a little bit of the green cities over here. I'm still thinking around the airport. I think I really want to probably move that towards like the University City type. Kind of give it a more lower, density. Probably use low density University City to give it that more look of, not a high-end area, because a lot of people don't like living around airports. Living under flight paths and everything is not very entertaining at night, especially. So I might do that. So this bus line seems to be doing pretty well, so I'm going to leave it as is for now. let's go back to our buses, and this one's 129. 129 people. I saw that there was one that was like really, really large. This one has quite a few buses. They're all 30. 133 people. This one's only got 3. And that's just the standard bus? Okay. There's 19 buses on that. Wow, I got that one set for 400. Just to keep up with the demand. So this one, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Super Bindi Bus, and I'm gonna drop this down to 5 buses. We'll do 8 buses. We'll cut the buses in half, but we'll put a lot more of the bigger Bindi buses in here. It's going to take a little while for the buses to come out. Actually, not really. The bus depot is right there. That's still 150 though. We'll set it at 100. We'll do that. I think that'll be a pretty good run. I think that'll be a good run. We'll do that. Number 5 buses. But it's going to take it a while for the Super Bindi buses to get on there, I believe. So we will leave that as is. Let's go back and take a look at some of our other metro. Keeps going back to that one. So if we come back over, it's still showing 30. I think it's just going to take it a while for the buses to rotate through. I think that's what I found with the last one. It's because this is just a huge route. And I think that the buses have to finish and then drop everything off and come back through. Most of these are actually doing pretty decent. 15 stops, 14, 19. So I can't really complain about them. But I want to kind of clean them up more towards districts and then move them into hubs, and then those hubs, move them between like inner hubs from like one hub to another hub, and then try to get some hierarchy going on. And I do have a couple of trains. The trains could be a little better laid out. There's a couple of sharp ups and downs, but for the most part, this is the worst part here, where everybody's coming in. I did put a couple of the trains, I believe, in here. 324 people, so it does allow the inner city, but my train is all this cargo and everything else is just completely backed up because these cargo trains are sneaking all the way in. This is all cargo right here. All that is cargo to here. And then this, I mean, it's just a lot. And I really can't go much more unless I call domain on it, eminent domain, and knock it out. But there's no rail out this way, so there's not much I can do that way. This is the only rail running through the entire map, right there. I guess I could actually grab that square and kind of drag it out to here, and then make it more come in, but I would prefer to get more of this for the airline. But I could probably try to figure out something else to do with the rail. But I'm kind of landlocked with it. Um, I could probably do like like a rail from here out to possibly here and not have it tap into the line. Have just two separate stations that way. Um, that's a possibility, but I would have to really look deep into that to figure out how I really want to get it done. This is supposed to be an entertainment area, but I'm thinking about completely revamping this. This has got like a metro and a rail station put together. Oh, the fish factory's on fire. And they're dumping water on it, so it should be okay. Fried fish sticks. What is it doing? Protection 0 per week. I mean, they actually do quite a bit. I mean, all the fishing is like literally right here, so it's not all that bad. We will let them do their thing. I mean, fire department's now showing up. Normally, when they show up, it's gonna probably go out. Yeah, it's just a small fire, or it's a medium fire truck. I'll say that. It's not the new one, or any of the two newer ones. Yep, there it is. I think it's. Yep, as soon as they're done, it was over with. Now the question is, did it save the fish factory? Yeah, it's just gonna take it a while. Yep, they're producing again. More fish tend to more goods. So they should be okay, and the helicopter should go away now. Oh yeah, another squirrel moment. So that's a sightseeing bus there. One of 30 passengers. Ooh, that's no good. We will need to figure out a better sightseeing tour. I understand the principle behind it, but just getting them, trying to get all the areas and everything laid out is gonna be a little bit of a problem uh, for the way I want to get everything done. I may need to remove some of the buildings and get that done because Myrtle Hills and Foggy Hills are pretty much the ones. Pardon me. I think I need a little more water. See what else we have. See a couple of planes and everything else floating around. But I think that's pretty much where I want to go ahead and kind of get it to where I'm actually happy kind of with right now. But I think I want to go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that area. There's not really any natural resources, which I'm not really worried about. It has air, no rail, no water, but road. But it's got 75% building capabilities, and there's just a little bit of water that runs through it. So I am going to go ahead and purchase that, and everybody will be so happy. So I have this amount of land now that is now part of our city, and I do have that road. So I think that that'll be pretty good. I'm not going to be completely landlocked now. I can actually build more over here. Uh, I should see our RCI starting to go up now because the way I think that the game is working is if it sees a little bit, then now it's like, hey, there's room to build. We can rebuild the people back up, to make the city bigger again. But this is mainly going to be airport. Um, I may move some of the commercial stuff and or the industrial stuff out here, but I am definitely going to be I'm definitely going to be using this for the airport area, And over here, I'll probably try to get more of the entertainment and leisure over here. I try to spread it out throughout the city, so that way it's all not just clumped together. But I may have to rethink that. And if I do something like that, I might do something down that lines of maybe doing a new city. If you think I should do a new city, leave a comment down below, or in the or in the chat if you're watching live. Um, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. So, with that, I am going to go ahead and switch right back over to just chatting because it just dawned on me again my wonderful music stopped. And I think I need to get a longer playlist. I think that's half the problem. I think my playlist is just right around an hour and 45 minutes. And with the playlist I have is Chill Step by Stream Beats and Harris Heller. So a great shout out to Harris, man, for giving us beautiful music that we can actually use for our actual stream. If you want to know more about that, you can leave a comment down below, especially if you are actually doing streaming or not. Oh, and one of the cool things that I forgot to actually say is I actually picked up a pretty cool combo from Costco. Got a Razer Death Ardor Pro wireless mouse and the Black Widow version 3 RGB keyboard. Yep. So that I got that also, and I'll be kind of going over a little bit some of that on my other channel, where I kind of do tech review and PC stuff over there also. So if you want to know more about that, leave some comments down below, and we can point you over to the right direction for that. But with that, I think that we are actually been hitting on a pretty good time right now. Like I said, the city is starting to rebound a little bit. I just bought more land so we can actually expand the actual airport. With that, that is where we are going to actually call this one. I'm going to go ahead and do my quick save right now so that way everything is nicely saved and I won't have to worry about anything being completely knocked out. So it'll be available for when we pick up again. Like I said, I'm shooting for Wednesday nights around 8:30, sometime with that time frame. I'll probably try to get the notifications out sometime on Wednesday if I'm going to be streaming. If not, it may be an ad hoc whenever anything's available on my schedule. So being wintertime, everybody's wanting to stay inside and stay warm. Right now it's got a little warm today actually around here, so I'm surprised, but it's going to be dropping back down into the freezing zone. So with that, I am going to go ahead and call it a night, and we will catch you on the next one. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful night.